By now, everybody's heard of Karen Klein. Who is she? A 68-year-old bus monitor. Where? Greece School District. Greece Athena Middle School? What does this lady run into? What possibly could happen to a 68-year-old grandmother? Partially deaf. Well, a couple of slugs, losers, white trash, insect, 13-year-old punks assaulted her on the bus, threatened her. Give you a few quotes. What we're dealing with. Exact words. Karen, you're fat, dude. You're so fat. Karen starts crying. You take up like the whole entire seat. Oh my God, your glasses are foggy. Okay. Sounds just like some kids insulting a 60-year-old lady. Let's go on. From the sweet freaking sweat on your if I stabbed you in the stomach, my knife would go through you like butter because it's hard. Okay. Listen what I have to say. Folks, this is what you should think about. They didn't say, I'd like to get a knife and stab you. He said, if I got my knife, I'd like to stab you and it will go through you like butter. Okay? Karen says to the gentleman, unless you have something nice to say, don't say it at all. How about you? They say back to her. Well, video's going viral. These little punks put it on Facebook, pulled down. Now it's on YouTube. What I like to say first off to you little punks, I think you're white trash. I think you're insects. And if you were tough, you guys aren't tough. Milton from Kicking It would mop the floor with you guys. Milton. Look at the little girl from the Verizon commercial, Susie. She would mop the floors with you guys up and down Canal Street. But you guys are bad. Beating up 68-year-old ladies. Old grandmothers. Oh, well, let's threaten her. Well, look it. First off, I can't beat up 13-year-old little punks. If I could go back in time when I was 13, I'd mop the floor with the whole lot of you. But you know what? I can't. So, the next best thing. Folks, parents of these gentlemen, if you don't know how to raise your kids and you got a problem, come and talk to Castellano. I'll show you. I'll put you over my knee and spank you because these kids should... Corporal punishment should have been general punishment. Look, at my mom used to hit me on the head with a wooden spoon. I don't know what you hit these kids with. You know what I'd probably do? I'd probably stick them to the wall in the bathroom with one of those outhouses. What do you use? The pest strips? Like insects and the flies that they are. These little scrawny losers. Punks! They're vile. Glenn Beck says you're dead inside. I think it's worse. I think it's way worse. I think you guys are the lowest of the low. Picking... How bad? Look at Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons would toss you guys around. Heck, the baby from the Capital One commercial would kick your guys' asses. Instead, you're big tough guys. And did you apologize to her yet? No. You're all, oh, I'm sorry, Karen. Oh, by the way, happy. Listen, a real apology is when you go there face to face. So what am I saying? I'm saying is you don't get like this at one day. They've been doing this for often. You don't just say this stuff all of a sudden. It's a 10-minute video. Other Grease bus drivers are saying the same thing. It's getting out of control. Do something about it. If you can't, let's take back our country, folks. These little hoodlums. Look at my mom and dad when I was in school. If the teacher called up, I was wrong no matter what. And guess what? Most of the time I was wrong. You know what? Even if the one time or two times that I was right, still should have respect. You know what? I don't know how these kids are. Dude. Look, learn English. Don't they teach that anymore in school? Don't they teach manners anymore in school? Don't they teach what real tough guys are? If you guys were so tough, hey, let's get real bad. We're going to be bad. Go to an Ultimate Fighter. Go to some karate school and say, I want the toughest black belt, and I want to be a badass. No. Pick on a 68-year-old lady. Karen, Miss Klein, this dyed ginger ale's to you. I think you're a true American hero. And you know what I think about you little 13-year-old punks? I think you're punks. I think you're losers. And I think you're insects. And I think you should be squashed like bugs that you are.